Breaking news. Worries in Governor Sanwo-Olu's camp as Tinubu's Cabal APC considers replacement after all Sanwo-Olu has done for him. Hello, my wonderful people. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in case you are not aware, quarters have it that he's been using Lagos State money to sponsor, Tinubu's, presidential ambition. And at some points, there was rumor that Sanwo-Olu will be replaced, and the name of the replacer was even mentioned, and we brought you up to speed with all that. But later we got information that elections are not yet, and Sanwo-Olu has done well, and he will be brought back. Sanwo-Olu, you can tell very well, was the very first person, even before Tinubu ever declared, you could tell what we call high service, doing everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that he showed to Tinubu that he's loyal. But I can tell you that Tinubu does not see those things anymore as real situation, because right now Tinubu feels everybody is a traitor, and they're already considering his replacement, and Sanwo-Olu is worried, and he confiled in some persons, just like some people we know say that they beat the woman, go say not talk, not tell anybody, now waiting this man they do, or now waiting this woman they do, but they'll be confining in secrecy, and yet things are going from bad to worse. Let's get all the details. 2023 worries in Sanwo-Olu's camp as Tinubu Cabal APC considers replacement for him. That is why the governor has not made his intention known to seek a second tenure. It was learnt amidst fears in some quarters that he might be denied the position. There is uncertainty in the Lagos State chapter of the All Progressive Congress APC over the second tenure of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, as his political godfather Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu is considering another replacement for the position of governor, someone else to run. Findings by Daily Trust reveal that, contrary to reports that Sanwo-Olu be endorsed by, has been endorsed by former governor of Lagos State or Governor Advisory Council's GAC, the highest decision-making organ of APC, the governor is still awaiting to give him the nod, is Tinubu himself. That is why the governor has not made his intention known to seek a second tenure. It was learnt amidst fears in some quarters that he may be denied. Some reporters had on March reported that there was anxiety in Sanwo-Olu's camp as Tinubu, also national leader of the All Progressive Congress, appears not to be interested in Sanwo-Olu's second tenure bid and showing no interest at all. Sahara reporters has learned that Sanwo-Olu and his camp are presently worried about Tinubu's indifferent and much more after the state government lavishly funding of Tinubu's 2023 presidential election. Tinubu is yet to endorse Sanwo-Olu as governorship candidate, which is causing panic in the governor worry. He's telling people and close friends that despite funding Tinubu's candidacy, he's yet to hear anything from him. And Tinubu currently, he's feeling a lot of persons he has helped that betrayers are around the corner and have no regard for Sanwo-Olu doing anything for him. Bajide has confided in close friends. So the funniest thing, no matter how much you try to hide something, somehow, they just find themselves to the surface. You're trying your best to cover it, but it's coming up. It keep coming up again and again. Babajide Sanwo-Olu has been waiting to get the nod from Tinubu. Some time ago we heard he got the nod, but my dear, there was really no nod. Okay, it was an imaginary nod. Because if you listen very closely, other governors who have spent one tenure and elections are around the corner, going for second tenure, already posters are out and everybody is preparing. But Sanwo-Olu dares not, because Tinubu has not given him the go ahead, and the right information is coming that Tinubu may not want him to continue. Tinubu has some other interests and some other persons at heart, and Sanwo-Olu is feeling anxiety is clocking around him. He's feeling very anxious about, Tinubu's position, not wanting him to continue. Well, and that's why, if you are not aware, marksmen dressed in black, stormed Sanwo-Olu's office, over 100 of them. They didn't do anything to him, and all they said was remove, MC Olumo, get him out of the way because we don't want him. But Tinubu has given the command, so MC Olumo has to stay there. Elections are around the corner. You can't just discard MC Olumo. He plays an important part in the whole scheme of things. So Sanwo-Olu, even for instance, maybe he may not want, looking at the whole thing for peace to reign and everything, may not want Sanwo-Olu, MC Olumo, that's Bajide, but he has no choice. The boss has spoken and he has to obey the boys, so that obey the last command or the last order, or you see yourself being thrown out. So these are some of the things happening right now, and you can see for yourself that it's no longer business as usual, as things are beginning to look quite differently, and what you thought was the order of the day is now becoming, is like a mirage. It's no longer a reality. So these are some of the things happening. Honestly, these are some of the things going on now as we speak, because some things you thought will be a possibility and you thought it would just be by the snap of the finger is rather proving more difficult than you can imagine. I wonder what's going through Sanwo-Olu's mind, because he has really trusted more in Tinubu, and Tinubu used him as a clever replacement for our very own brother Akinwumi. But you forget, say, when man drive in first wife come up for house because of you, the same thing will make the man drive in first wife feed there around the corner. And that same man, when he marries second wife, the tendency that he will marry a third wife is not very, he might just be around. That same man might go ahead and marry a third wife. So these are things that are happening. And now Sanwo-Olu is very worried and wondering, what next? Can I really get out of this? Is it possible? Can this really, I mean, of course, if you were there, you'll be tense yourself. If you're in that situation, you'll be tense, wondering that after you have lavishly spent the state's money that you should have used in some other quarters to, to ensure that the state is much more developed. But because you have to obey some persons, you have done things that even you may not really sanction, all things being equal. And right now, the same person is turning you down or saying you have not done anything. You see, so these are the situation that Sanwo-Olu has come to find himself. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Remember, we must continue to speak out against injustice. Bye for now. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye.